Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about goddess routines that will make you feel happier, prettier, and more abundant. So many clients of mine come to me and they are feeling like they are not being respected at work. They're not making the money that they deserve. A lot of clients come to me and they are not taking care of themselves. Their self-love and their self-care has gone by the wayside. And a majority of my clients also come to me in a place of feeling heartbroken. Their twin flame is not prioritizing them, or they are not in communication with their twin flame and they feel like they're just waiting around for their twin flame to love them. So I'm going to go over the 5 different routines that I suggest that my clients start to implement so they can start to raise their vibration and get back in their divine feminine. When you have self-confidence, when you are radiating love, joy, and divine feminine, everyone in your life will start treating you differently because what you have inside flows out, right? So like Neville Goddard says, everyone is us pushed out, meaning that how we feel inside is reflected back to us by how people treat us. What is going on in our inner world is directly reflected in our outer world. So let's start off by defining what I mean by goddess. Merriam-Webster calls a goddess a female deity, a woman who is adored especially for her beauty. So when I speak of goddess, I'm talking about the embodiment of divine feminine, feeling that beauty not only on the outside, but really radiating it from the inside. And next, let's define the word routine. According to Merriam-Webster, routine is a sequence of actions regularly followed a fixed program. And it also is an adjective, which means performed as part of a regular procedure rather than for a special reason. So in other words, a routine is something that you make part of your life, something that you do regularly. And if you start believing you are a goddess, feeling you are a goddess, you're beautiful and everyone loves you, and you have a routine to back that up, it will help create emotional stability and it will raise your vibration to a place that you can actually maintain it, because these routines will give you a foundation for your divine feminine. So the first routine, and absolutely the most important routine to maintain your goddess energy, is to have a spiritual routine. And a lot of times it's really beneficial to have a spiritual routine in the morning or before you go to bed. So what I mean by a spiritual routine is, do you find that meditating is beneficial for you? Do you find that keeping a journal and writing down your thoughts and how you feel, that helps you to process your emotions so that you can access your spirit? Are you a chanter? I love to chant. David Premal is one of my favorite divine feminine vocalists. And when I chant the Gayatri mantra or Sitaram, I just feel a million times better. Now, a spiritual routine can also be having your oracle cards or your tarot cards and giving yourself readings, asking your spirit guides to communicate with you through the cards. You could pull a card every morning. A spiritual routine could also include yoga or going to a satsang or a kirtan. So however you connect with your spirit, make that a routine, something that you do daily so that you are in touch with that part of yourself. The second routine that will help you to maintain your divine feminine energy is to have a schedule. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to book up every moment of every day, but if you have a calendar that you are, generally and loosely putting down all the tasks that you need to do for the week, then you will find at the end of the week you have accomplished so much more. So I just have it on my phone. all of my appointments, all of my clients. I schedule in when I'm going to go to the dry cleaners, when I'm going to go grocery shopping. And by the end of the week, when I look back at how my week went, I can really cross off everything off my to-do list. So number 2, I guess, could be keeping a schedule and having a to-do list. But I think it's better to keep these loose. And if something doesn't happen during the week, or if life takes you in a different direction, that's fine. You can get it done next week. But keeping a schedule will keep you organized and will help keep your energy from being scattered. I used to not really keep a schedule. When I was a television producer, I worked like 80, 100 hours a week. And so I could only just fit things in when I could. And that left me very burned out. So the third goddess routine that will help you maintain a high vibration is your self-care. So your self-care is your skincare routine. Your self-care includes exercising. How do you take care of your physical body? I've really found that my skincare is also self-love, that is a time that I really give myself to pamper myself, to love myself, to really take care of myself. I made a video previously about the difference between self-care and self-love. So I will link that video below if you haven't had a chance to see it, because it will explain the difference between how self-care can positively affect your life, and then the 5D version of that, self-love, also how that will positively affect your vibration, which leads us into number 4, affirmations and having a positive mindset. So when you're in the vibration of self-love, it is a lot easier to be kind and gentle to yourself and to speak lovingly to yourself. So if you've had an appointment with me, you know how I feel about affirmations. And affirmations are most effective when you feel them inside. It isn't about how many times you say them or how many times you write them down. It's about how real they feel to you. So one of my favorite affirmations is, I am beautiful and everyone loves me. And that phrase has transcended an affirmation for me because I truly believe it. I am a beautiful woman and everybody loves me. I am a woman who gets what she wants. I am a powerful manifester. That's one of the ways to use positive affirmations is to listen to Louise Hay's Power Affirmations. You can find those here on YouTube. And also, you might want to have an affirmation list on your phone. On the notes on my phone, I have the affirmations broken down into categories. So I have affirmations that affirm financial abundance. I have affirmations that affirm relationship dynamics and being in a loving relationship. And I just go through those affirmations, and if I'm having a down moment, I go back to the affirmations and remind myself who I really am. I am a woman who is adored, treasured, and I am a priority. Doing your affirmations will help you keep a positive mental attitude. It will help you keep that high vibration in your mind, in your mental level, so you don't fall back into the critical self or speaking to yourself unkindly. So number 5 is clean living and clean eating. And what does clean living mean? Well, clean living means we've given up smoking. We've given up things that we know are not good for us, like gluten and sugar. It's really important that we put healthy food into our body. And eliminating gluten and sugar and salt has been absolutely transformative to me. If you are still eating gluten, I highly recommend that you check out Dr. Mark Hyman on Instagram. He explains in detail from a scientific perspective what gluten does to the body. And let me tell you, it's not good. So once you understand what gluten does, you probably won't want to eat it anymore. And if you have had a couple of extra pounds that have been stubborn and not wanting to come off, getting the gluten out of your diet, getting sugar out of your diet, getting salt out of your diet will make a huge, huge difference. Cleaning up your diet will be instrumental in maintaining your vibration. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope these 5 goddess routines assist you. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you thought about these suggestions below, and I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love.